I'm slightly in my mind racing you guys. You know, I gave you 3 trees and I got 3 trees. Go on. There you go. Go on. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name's Colt. We got a pretty cool little job today. I'm going to be climbing like 3 medium red pines, and then I got my buddy back with the spider lift. He's going to be wrecking out this huge cottonwood for me, and also a box elder. So I'll show you the job right now. There are the red pines. There's actually 4 of them. One's a itty bitty one. We can fall that way, and then we got the 3. I'll just climb. This is a down only. Here's the cottonwood. Pretty good sized tree. And then we're actually going after that box elder over the house. And then that in the distance, large oak snag is coming down. These guys are going to probably get scooted in right here first, and then wreck out the oak, box elder first, and then the cottonwood. And I'll probably start up this tallest red pine here, get it out, put a tie-in in, then I'll swing over to the other 2. This one on the left, as we're looking at it, it's going to be the most challenging. It's got a multi-top there. Nothing too crazy. Should be pretty easy. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There, you guys, yep. That's the cameraman. Alright YouTube, so I started up this one, and now that I'm getting up into this codominant top, I'd actually think I'd rather have this other tree gone first. That way I can try swinging some of these tops into this opening and you know, smash as little as possible on the way down. I kind of want to save out this clump of lilacs right here. So I think I might just kind of swing over to where the main brush of this stem starts. Start knocking that out, I guess. Because that tree will be super easy. I can drop the top into the opening, and then that'll open up space, like I say. Just swing this stuff over. So let's go ahead and do that. You guys are almost down though, aren't you? Might as well just film you till you get down. I don't, but I got fuel in my truck. Oh, you guys can finish up. I'll just hang out. Alright, I'm out of gas, but those guys almost have that tree down, so I'm just going to hang out here until they get down and can send me up some new gas. I'm about ready to take the top on this tree here. Then I'll probably chunk it down a little ways just to get the stem out. And then we'll go after this multi-top here. Should be able to swing those branches down into this hole and avoid hitting this, but obviously with this tree in the way, you can't hit that hole with those branches behind us. And then this top I'm going to try and put like right here. We will likely have to clean up some of that just to get it, you know, the space to get out. I should have put a device up there. I'm digging into this pine pretty hard, and not a very smooth descent. I'm slightly in my mind racing you guys. You know, I gave you 3 trees and I got 3 trees, so you know. Well, you had that little, just that itty bitty oak with no branches on it to start with, though, you know what I mean? I want this stump down a little further. Alright, YouTube, so I'm racing these guys. I gave them just this little cottonwood, the box elder, and that oak, and then I got these 3 red pines, so we're gonna see who gets done first. I think it's a pretty fair race. Don't you guys think so? These guys in the lift don't think it's too fair, but maybe that'll be the caption of the video. Can a climber beat 2 men in a spider lift? No, seriously, we're not. Don't rush. I don't want you to hurt yourself or do anything dumb. exactly. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's going. There you go. Gone. Couple white pines. Those needed pruning anyway. This one was holding it up. I even left as much holding wood as I could on that other side. Top. Crispy dead top. Now I'm standing around filming these guys, and now I'm losing the race. Kind of like a half sit stand though. I mean, you could say I'm sitting around. Got my weight into my saddle. Hey, oh, that'd have been sweet to time those.
Don't drop it.
Woo! Sweet. Yeah, you can keep it by you for an hour. That's good. Get it when you get down. Yeah. Well, I guess you guys made it to the ground before me. That means you win.
Boom.
Yeah, gents. We still got work ahead of us. I'm bucking that. Should we get these red pines? Yep.
cutting on this end. I got a shorter bar. Is that all right? Well, here's the carnage. Got everything down safe and sound, and just in time too. We're starting to get into the sun. It's warming up. It's getting hot. Set those 3 pine sticks down there. They might have these milled into something, but this cottonwood, we ended up bucking it all for them. At least the bigger, just the trunk wood stuff that they would have had a harder time with. It's going to be a wrap. It's a Friday, so perfect job for Friday, the old down only. But that went quicker than I expected, and that doesn't happen very often, honestly. I think it took us, we were on site at about 7:30 and leaving at 11:30. So what is that, 4 hours for, I guess it'd be 5, kind of 6 trees if you count that oak. Basically 3 trees a piece. The spider lift with 2 guys in it is fast. Certainly faster than what I could climb the darn thing. But that's going to do it for me. If you made it this far, I do appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you all for joining me, and we will catch you on the next one.